They'll start on the ground here on first down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. They'll keep it on the ground. McDonald. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Back to throw here, Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is brought in at the 21. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Coleman. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
Throwing on first down, Coleman. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 6 yards left on second down.
Operating from the gun, Coleman. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one covers 29 yards. First down. One back in the backfield. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. Now it's Herbert. It's complete to Brown, right side. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 catches, 122 yardage-wise, and a score as well.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, Herbert.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On first down, it's Herbert. Steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted. Yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Coleman. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back. But it's still a 3rd and 8. We're scoreless after one. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Coleman. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That looks like it's...
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started to tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. This will be caught once again by Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
From the 45 on second down. Herbert. It's completed to Caldwell. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. 12 yards there as they move. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
To the 43, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
On 3rd down, Coleman. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bradley. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Let's go. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. A great effort there.
His 7th rushing touchdown of the year
as they have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about
Herbert on 1st down now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Herbert off of play action. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Coleman. And it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. The Chargers are hanging in there in the playoff race as they jump above 500 now to 4-3 on the year. From there, we're out to check out another game, and they were winners in that game.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. They'll start on the ground here on first. And he loses the football the second time. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Well, CD, that's one.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11. Operating from the gun, Coleman. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the bootleg, Coleman. He'll buy some time right. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there, because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Coleman. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get it. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him a 1st down.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice. Is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Herbert. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down now, it's McDonald.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here's Herbert. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. McDonald. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Giants on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Herbert.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Herbert now. On the left side, it's McDonald. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards and a giant first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
The throw over the middle taken in.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Caldwell. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. McDonald. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll run on first down with Evans. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Herbert. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Back to throw. Herbert. This one complete. Right side to McDonald.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Herbert. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it's...
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Pushes past him, and they're able to get this one across the 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well. He starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
This one caught by Lee. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got Lee again, complete. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we got an Eagle slow to get up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on third down, Coleman. He finds his man, complete. It's Cox.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Stiff-armed him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Herbert going to throw. Complete to McDonald.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Herbert to throw.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
A great play to start the drive all the way out across the 35-yard line.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. One last throw here for Herbert. He's got the hook up here to Caldwell.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia.